Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Things are heating up in the NFC North, and it looks like the Chicago Bears might be at the center of a blockbuster trade that could reshape the division and set the team up for a real shot at playoff glory, maybe even a Super Bowl run. You've probably heard the rumors swirling around, and trust me, if they turn out to be true, this could be one of the most exciting moves in recent Bears history. Word is that Cincinnati Bengals are exploring a rebuild on their defense, especially after a rough slump for Joe Burrow this season, with a QBR of just 72.5 in 2025, per Pro Football Reference. The Bengals are reportedly open to trading Ja'Marr Chase, one of their most explosive playmakers, in exchange for draft picks and a young cornerback. That's right, Chase, the speedster from LSU who's been lighting up defenses with his big play ability, might be heading north to Chicago. Now, why would Cincinnati consider such a move? Well, with their defense giving up around 28 points a game and a cap situation that's a bit tight, they're looking for ways to rebuild on the fly, especially on defense. They're also trying to free up some cap space, about $23 million, to bolster their offensive line or other key spots. But losing Chase would be a serious blow to Cincinnati's offense, which has relied heavily on his ability to stretch the field. Still, from Cincinnati's perspective, getting draft capital and a promising young cornerback could help them rebuild faster, especially if they're planning a total overhaul of their roster. For the Bears, this potential trade is a game changer. Think about it. Adding Ja'Marr Chase to a receiving core that already features the steady DJ Moore and the promising Oduns would instantly elevate the offense into a true threat. Chase's 2025 season stats are impressive: 91 receptions for 15 yards and 5 touchdowns in just 12 games, a PFF grade of 91. 2 EPA per target at 0.35, and an average yards after catch of 6.2. That's the kind of production that can transform a team's offense and take the pressure off Justin Fields. Chase's ability to gain yards after the catch, combined with Moore's route running and Odun's emerging talent, would give offensive coordinator Luke Getsy so many options to keep defenses guessing. And let's not forget the impact on the division. The Bears, sitting at 9-4 with a balanced attack averaging 260 passing yards per game, could see their offense skyrocket. Chase's presence would improve their deep game significantly. He's already got 15 touchdowns of 20-plus yards in his career, and his history of big plays would force defenses to respect the deep ball more than ever. This, in turn, opens up more running lanes for Devon Achane and Khalil Herbert, creating a balanced, explosive attack that's hard to stop. With Chase in the fold, the Bears could turn into a true NFC North contender, especially after the injury to Oduyingbo, which had slowed their pass rush a bit. Now with Chase stretching defenses vertically and creating mismatches, the Bears' defense can play more aggressively, knowing they have a potent offense backing them up. The implications for the NFC playoff picture are significant. If this trade happens, the Bears' odds of reaching the Super Bowl could shorten considerably. Bookmakers are already adjusting their lines, with the Bears' Super Bowl odds moving from plus 1,500 to plus 750. Chase could be the X factor in the playoffs, especially if the weather turns snowy, something that's been a challenge for many teams but could benefit Chicago's physical, ground-oriented style. Think about the Eagles in 2022, when A.J. Brown's big plays in cold weather helped propel Philly deep into the postseason. Chase's ability to make contested catches and turn short gains into long touchdowns would be a nightmare for defenses in the playoffs, giving the Bears a serious boost in matchups against top contenders like the 49ers. From a strategic standpoint, this move would reinvent the Bears' offense. Imagine a scenario where Chase, Moore, and Oduns are all on the field together, forcing defenses to pick their poison. With Chase's big play ability, Moore's precise route running, and Odun's speed, they'd form one of the most dangerous passing attacks in the league. It's reminiscent of the Brady-Moss connection in the early 2000s, a modern-day version with Chase and Moore. This kind of firepower would put Chicago in the conversation as a legitimate Super Bowl contender, especially if their defense continues to improve, with players like Montez Sweat bringing pressure and the secondary tightening up. Of course, there are some risks involved. Cincinnati is wary of losing their top receiver, and Chase's contract, around $30 million per year, is substantial. But the Bengals are motivated to make this deal work if it helps them accelerate their rebuild. For Chicago, acquiring Chase would mean a significant cap hit, but the potential payoff in terms of offensive explosion is worth it. It's a move that could define the franchise's trajectory for years to come, turning the Bears into a high-powered offense capable of competing with the best in the league. Looking ahead to the playoffs, if this trade materializes, the Bears would become even more dangerous. Their chance to upset top-tier teams like the 49ers or Eagles would increase dramatically. Chase's playoff experience, combined with his knack for big moments, would give Chicago a much-needed boost in high-pressure situations. Plus, the added depth and explosiveness at receiver would create matchup nightmares, forcing defenses to constantly double-team and shade coverage, thereby opening up opportunities for other weapons on the offense. But it's not just about the immediate impact. This trade signals a shift in the Bears' philosophy, a bold move to go all in and maximize Justin Fields' window. As fans, we've seen the potential, the flashes of brilliance, and now with a player like Chase, the team could finally have the offensive firepower to complement their aggressive young defense. It's an exciting time to be a Bears supporter, and if this deal goes through, it might be the start of a new era of dominance in the NFC North. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you believe the Bears should go all in for Ja'Marr Chase? Would you trade away some picks or young players to make it happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. Remember, fans, this is a pivotal moment. The NFL offseason is always full of surprises, and if the rumors are true, the Bears are about to make a move that could define their future, a move that might just bring us back to the Super Bowl. So, keep your fingers crossed and your eyes on the horizon. The best is yet to come.